See, they show that with Hugh Jackman where he's got a broomstick underneath him. This guy has a broomstick because he's making noise up top. It's Hugh Jackman and he's dancing. And it's just like, the seat of Satan pit, basically. Just going back over it, like making sure, okay, they showed us, sort of thing. Like they have to tell us what they're going to do before they do it, or they have to show you what's been done, what is history. So that's pretty cool that he was able to stand up in that way. But it's very sickening. It's very disgusting. But so he did a good job with that. And then of course there's always an undertone that it could be Mr. T or something like that. But that's not really what he's saying, though. I mean, he does it in the current atmosphere of what's going on, but it'll always relate to something in the past. That's usually how they roll. So, and then they just showed the aliens. There was an alien commercial where it was like all these aliens were on their phone in bars and stuff. That looked kind of cool, kind of neat, And then I just want to say with the whole Bounce Boy stuff. I got an AMR about this. I mean, it was from that song that I put in my playlist, and the Alexander, of course. That's another example, which we know we've gone over that before. But these aren't anything to worry about. These are just undertones and stuff that's going on in the atmosphere. It's all chemtrails and. Nothing is really anyone's fault. You're all influenced by something. It's the sweet influence of the Pleiades. It's the influence of the whole world, and it tempts women. It tempts men. These are just influences. It's spellcasting and all this stuff that's going on. So you bred your species in a livestock. It's what we're dealing with. I just want to say, like, lactose issue of lactose. Like, there's families that import eggnog all year round. They're always importing eggnog. All these families all around the U.S., they're importing eggnog all around the world, like year round, and storing it in, Granby style freezers that are like Polar Pop, like really 1950s refrigerators, and they're drinking their eggnog year round. It's like they have an issue of lactose, like they have to have the eggnog. So there's families like this that do stuff like that. That could be the DuPont or something like that. I could see them having an issue like that. So it's just something to be aware of. I mean, these aren't like bad things. It's not like, like Griffin Fruget when he had his peanut allergy, and my mom would bring in like peanut, desserts from Kroger or whatever. We would have to throw those out. Like, it was always kind of like, who brought this? Like, what are you thinking? Like, you're gonna kill this guy, But it's like that. We didn't mean to. We just kind of forgot about it. Like, it's, So there's things where these families take it really, really seriously, and then you have to be aware of this at all times. And it's like you can't have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's like, you're changing your daily routine, and like this is something that someone else is not going through. Like when I broke my foot in my back, and shattered my right foot, and that L3 and L4 compression fracture, like no one else was going through that. Like they were going through COVID, where it's like there's riots in the streets and stuff from George Floyd. I was stuck at home. And I would ride in the car, with a beard to go to In-N-Out Burgers and wait in line. And it's like, I didn't experience COVID like everyone else did. But then I healed up, I healed fairly quickly. And I used a cane when we went to Lexington. And then I left the cane there, and H actually used the cane as a weapon. when he was dealing with his mental health. So these are all things that people go through. And then it's like I was able to drive, Las Vegas when I was healed up, and I healed myself basically and did pool therapy, everything that I needed to do, just on my own. And then I experienced COVID my way, where I was in the car, and then when after H died, then I was at Aliante for all that time. And then that's when 21 Savage came out with songs. And so these are just stories that you'll see, reflections like this is all what happened. So thank you. Have a good night.